Hi, Retro Crew. While ideally we would like to see no-name actors in the new Zelda movie, we thought it would be fun to make a list of actors that would be good choices for the roles.
I'm Matt.
I'm Brian, and we're the Retro Sons.
I came up with two characters we would like to see for Link, Zelda. We don't know if Ganon is going to be in it, but we did Ganon, and we did Tingle just for fun.
Yeah.
I don't think he'll be in the movie, but I had a couple of ideas for that one, so that's the idea. That's why I came up with this idea.
Yeah. People might disagree with our choices, and we just did this kind of for fun, and it wasn't really easy to come up with these, but I did my best.
Yeah, and let us know your thoughts in the end if you have any that you think would be better. All right, so we'll start with Tingle. We'll do Ganon, Zelda, and then Link.
Okay, that's backwards of how I wrote them, but okay.
Yeah, it's backwards of how I wrote them too.
All right.
But my first pick for Tingle, I'll do the one that I want second, and then the one I actually want.
Okay.
So the one I picked second was Jack Black. I think he would be great as Tingle.
That's actually a good choice.
He's so funny, and he can play any part like that.
Yeah.
I think he would play a great Tingle. They could shrink him down like they do sometimes.
Yeah.
Like the green spandex suit, I think he would just be great as a Tingle.
Yeah, I could see him in that. Yeah, he'd really make it his own.
And that's my second choice. Just think.
Right.
All right. So your second choice, your second choice for Tingle.
My second choice. I know I kind of probably too old for the role, but he's kind of an older guy anyway, isn't he?
Yeah, Tingle's an older guy that wants to be like a young elf.
Yeah, he's not really got the body for it, but I just really like him as an actor. So I said for my second choice, Rowan Atkinson.
I think he would play good.
Yeah, he's been in a lot of things lately, like Beam. That one with the B, whatever it's called. But
yeah, they could even have him have the accent too and everything, his actual accent,
right?
Because we don't know what his accent is like.
Mm-hmm. So, and like I said, he's just one of my favorite actors. I think so. I think he would be
a good Tingle too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good choice too.
Mm-hmm.
All right, my first choice for a Tingle is Danny DeVito.
I'm just gonna say mine too.
I think he would be great. He's just that crazy. He's already short, and he's got the right body for it. I just think he would be a great Tingle.
Yeah.
And again, he's kind of older, but Tingle's supposed to be an older character trying to play a younger guy who wants to be an elf.
I think Danny DeVito would be great in the role because he's just, I don't know, just so crazy and not afraid to do weird, funny things anymore.
Yeah, his It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia character. He's just so crazy all the time.
Right.
It's just funny.
Yeah.
I think Danny DeVito would be a great choice for that pick.
Yeah. I think a lot of people have kind of thrown, or a few people anyway, have thrown that name around anyway.
Yeah.
And that might be what influenced me, but...
Yeah, I think either Jack Black or him would be great. Rowan Atkinson would be good too.
Yeah.
Okay, so Ganon, my second pick, and this is kind of a weird one, but I just think he plays such good parts and everything he's in, and I kind of like to see it as Tom Hanks.
That would be kind of weird, but
it would be weird. But just think about it, he could play an evil character.
Yeah.
I think it would be a great Ganon if they dressed him up right and makeup or whatever.
Yeah.
I think he would play a great Ganon.
I think he could surprise us all because he is a good actor.
Yeah.
So.
I think he would play a great Ganon, honestly.
Yeah.
It's kind of a weird pick. That's one of my weirder picks I have on the list. But
yeah. It could happen though. I could see that.
Yeah. I could see him playing a Ganon. I don't think he usually likes to play bad characters, like evil characters, but...
No, I don't think I've ever seen it that I can recall.
But
anyway.
I think this would be a good one for him to try if he wanted to.
Right. That'd be a good one.
Yeah. So what's your number 2 for Ganon?
Close to yours because I went with the Tom H.A. I said Tom Hardy.
Tom Hardy?
Yeah. Just thinking of how he was as Bane, the big, imposing...
Yeah, I don't think he'd want to do that. He got sick doing that, I think. I don't think he'd want to bulk up like that, but I could see him playing a good Ganon.
Yeah, he wouldn't really have to bulk up too much.
Yeah.
They could just...
Well, he played a good Venom. He plays a good bad guy.
Yeah. And he is kind of, more popular, but he's still good at that kind of...
Yeah.
Ooh, chilly. I don't know if you can tell I'm shivering a little bit, but
it's
cold in this
room
room right
jacket,
now. I'm wearing long sleeves. I just rolled them up.
Yeah. Yeah, I think he would be a good one. But my number one, I think, is going to be, it would be the best pick in my mind. Yeah. And that's why I put him as number one.
Yeah.
So my number one is Christian Bale for Ganon.
Yeah.
And we already know he's crazy and he can play a part like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he was Batman to Tom Hardy's Bane.
Mm-hmm. And he was the bad guy in Thor, Love and Thunder.
Yeah.
So he's like willing to play a bad guy.
Yeah. And he could do the bulk up. He doesn't mind changing body shapes and everything for roles, as we've seen.
Yeah.
I think he would just be a great Ganon. Like, he's insane enough, and he'd be a believable Ganon in my mind.
Mm.
And he's a great actor, too, so...
Yeah, he is.
He can do accents, and I think he would just be a great Ganon.
Mm.
Put some makeup on him and throw him in there.
Yeah,
give him a big sword.
Could see that.
Alright, what's your number one for Ganon?
My number one for Ganon is Andy Serkis. Like, he's good at doing the voices, and if they do, like, mocap instead of, like, bulking them up or anything like that, he does mocap because he's done, like, Gollum. He was Captain Haddock in Tintin.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and keeping with the Batman theme, he was Alfred in 2022's The Batman.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so he's a good actor all around, and he's good at doing, like, different voices. Like, Gollum was a really impressive voice.
Yeah, I think he could do a Ganon voice.
Yeah, I mean, that's not, like, what they're looking for.
Only really heard one Ganon voice, so it wouldn't have to be the same.
Yeah, that's true.
It's just like an imposing, evil voice, I think, is all you need.
Yeah. And even if they just didn't go with mocap and, like, just suited him up, he'd still probably do a pretty good job in the role. I need a coffee or something. What was I thinking?
Yeah. Why didn't you bring one in?
I don't know. I already had 3
I think
today.
It would be good.
Yeah.
Maybe at the end we should go through all our lists and pick who we think our number one should be.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's going to be hard to go with another. Alright, for Zelda, my second choice, this is kind of a weird one, but she's kind of popular right now, Zendaya.
Oh, yeah?
I think she would play a good Zelda. Like, she's popular and she's in a lot of popular movies right now.
Yeah.
And I think she could play the part good. She's good in everything I've ever seen her in, which isn't much, but...
No, mostly just Spider-Man.
Yeah, pretty much just Spider-Man.
MCU, but yeah, she should pull it off.
Yeah, she could definitely. I mean, she's powerful and she is commanding in the role she's in.
Yeah.
She got comedy, so she could be funny, which Princess Zelda's not usually funny, but she can be.
Yeah, but now that she's, like, talking and stuff, they can...
Yeah. I think she would be good at that role. She'd bring a presence to it that I think Princess Zelda has.
Yeah, I could see that.
Alright, what's your number two for Zelda?
My number two for Zelda is Emma Myers. I've only seen her in Wednesday, but I liked her in that role, and she kind of has that look already for Zelda. And, I mean, she's a good actress, so...
Yeah, I could see her playing Zelda.
Yeah, I don't know
if she's kind of quirky a little bit, and...
Yeah.
She's kind of a secondary character in that, but she played a good secondary character. She had a pretty big role in that show.
Yeah, she really stood out, and she kind of, like...
She kind of held her own against Wednesday in the show.
Yeah, so... And it'd be nice to see her in more things. I know she's in a Netflix movie now with Ed Helms and Jennifer Garner, but we don't have Netflix, so...
She's kind of an upcoming actress, too.
Yeah.
Like, she's getting bigger.
I don't know if they're going to want to stick with British people or people who can do the accents or what direction they're going to take. But
yeah, I mean, Zelda doesn't really have accents, per se, I don't think.
No.
So all the people could actually just use their own accents.
Yeah, that's true.
I know in Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, they have different voices.
Yeah.
But
she kind of went towards a kind of British royal accent.
Yeah, it's kind of a British, royal accent.
Yeah. But.
All right, so my number one for Zelda is Jenna Ortega, Wednesday herself. And like I said, she just has, like, everything I've seen her in Scream, the Wednesday show, like, just clips and everything. She's funny, she's powerful, she has a commanding presence, like I said. I think she would just bring something to the role that would be enjoyable.
Yeah.
And I know there's a lot of people that don't like her, but...
Yeah. She might be too popular now and all that stuff, so...
She might be overly popular, but put a blonde wig on her and let her be the princess and see where it goes.
Yeah, not a bad choice. I could see that happening too.
Yeah. Alright, so what's your number one for Zelda?
I don't know if this will come as a surprise to you, but I chose Millie Alcock.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but...
I should have known you would pick her.
That's just because I'm used to... The only thing I've seen her in is House of the Dragon, which is she's pretty much Zelda in that.
Yeah,
anyway.
pretty much. Yeah.
So just pluck her, and they didn't use her for the whole first season, so just like give her a more starring role.
Yeah.
Or I guess she kind of starred in that, but
yeah, I think she'd be good as Zelda.
yeah. And like I said, it might just be typecasting her because all I've seen her in is House of the Dragon.
Yeah.
Which is sort of Zelda-ish already, but that might be why she sprang to mind.
Yeah, but she already kind of plays a princess in that, and
Yep.
I could see her as Princess Zelda.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. All right, so the hard one. This one was the hardest one for me to pick.
I struggled with this one.
You're probably not even going to know who this is, but it's Finn Wolfhand, and he was in the Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Oh, yeah, that's your second choice?
Yeah.
That's who I put as my second choice, too.
Yeah, and he's like the main character in the new Ghostbusters Afterlife.
Yeah.
I thought he was funny in that. I think he would be, like, he's kind of awkward, which Link is kind of awkward. He's an outcast kind of in most movies.
Yeah.
So I think he would play a nice, quiet, outcast hero type.
Yeah, and he's in Stranger Things. I don't know if you mentioned that.
Yeah, I didn't, but yeah.
It and Stranger Things, yeah. So
Yeah.
he was my first choice until I saw this other guy.
Until you saw the other guy?
Yeah.
All right, I think he would be a good Zelda. Or Link, I mean.
Yeah, don't make that mistake.
Yeah, that was close.
Yeah, we got 8 comments.
Uh-huh.
But yeah. So I agree with you there. He'd be a good second choice.
All right, and my number one pick is Mace Colonel, and he played Jay Kelso in that 90s show. And again, for the same reason, like he's quiet, or he's not really quiet, he's kind of dumb in that 90s show, but
Yeah.
he's a good actor. He looks kind of like Link. I think he would play like a good hero type.
Yeah. I can see that. I remember him in the 90s show, and he was
Yeah.
good in that. And like, he's not too well known yet, so.
No, he's kind of less known.
Hmm.
So I think he would be a good Link.
Yeah.
All right. And what's your number one for?
I don't know if you'll know the name, but I went with Art Parkinson. He played Rickon Stark in Game of Thrones. And again, that might be because, like, the Millie Alcock thing.
Yeah.
Just because I'm used to him in the role, so we know he can,
Yeah, we know he can
like,
do it.
look at home and that.
Yeah.
Kind of. And I just tried to go with somebody I kind of had an idea of.
Yeah. I tried to find someone who would be, like, awkward and quiet and
Yeah.
could be a hero type.
Hmm. He was kind of like a side character in that, and they killed him off.
Yeah.
I mean, it's Game of Thrones, so they kill a lot of people off, but so it's probably in other things now. I haven't seen him in anything
Yeah.
else. But
I don't think I've seen him in anything but that.
no, but
All right. So now we have to pick. So Tingle, we're both going to pick Danny DeVito because he was our number one for that.
yeah, right.
For Ganon, it's either Christian Bale or
Andy Serkis.
Andy Serkis.
Yeah, that's a tough one to call.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna want to go with my first
Yeah,
choice.
and I'm going to want to go with mine. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, maybe we shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to because...
Well, I was gonna say, like, he's kind of got a menacing look to him anyway. If you know what he looks like,
Yeah.
Christian Bale, you could see him as either the good guy or the bad guy because he's probably most famous for being Batman. He was Terminator. There, he was Connor.
Well, Batman's kind of an anti-hero.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I really don't think we're going to be able to pick. Like,
no.
Tingle we will because we
Yeah.
both picked Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
And no offense to you, Danny DeVito, if you see this.
Yeah, he probably watches all our videos. Just
Yeah, definitely.
see if we mention him ever. We probably have before anyway.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not going to be easy to pick.
No. Because Zelda, I could see Millicent Alcock or Jenna Ortega or Zendaya or Emma Myers.
Yeah. We'll just have to let the viewers decide.
Yeah. Yeah, let us know who you think Link, Zelda, Ganon, and Tingle are going to be.
Tingle.
And like we said, we don't think Tingle, or I don't think Tingle's going to be in the movie.
Probably not, but if...
But that was just because that is what made me come up with the idea and wanting to do this. Because
Yeah.
Danny DeVito or Jack Black, they would both be great as Tingle.
Yeah, they would. I don't know why I didn't think of Jack Black for it.
Yeah. It was hard to pick what one I would think would be number one, but I could see Danny DeVito doing it more than Jack Black.
Right.
I would like to see either of them do it, though.
Yeah. Could we pick a Link? Could we both have Finn Wolfhard?
Yeah, he's both of our second choice, though.
Yeah.
But
maybe that cancels out the first choice and makes him
number one.
Yeah.
Maybe. I don't think so, though.
No, probably not. That's not how things like that work.
No. All right, so those are our choices for who we think should be in the Zelda movie. Let us know what your choices are. Let us know if we're wrong and you have better choices. Like, comment, subscribe. There'll be an orb over here. Pick one of these two videos, and we'll see you in the future.
To talk more about the past.